Wait for it. You waiting? Don't answer that. Just wait. Hey, this is Blind Sally. Welcome back to Turok 2 Seeds of Evil Remastered. And today we'll be going to the Lair of the Blind Ones, but this time I won't be going it alone. I'll be going along with 9gearcrow and CJacobs. Say hi, 9gearcrow and CJacobs, but hold on, before you two do that, I should just let you know that this level has a whole lot of spiders, so CJacobs, I want you to steer yourself because there's going to be a whole lot of them. But don't worry, we're going to put them down with a lot of high explosives. Say hi, high explosives.
Hi, explosives.
Oh, you sealed it. You sealed that one. I didn't even need to say a damn thing.
Hell yeah.
What goes around comes around. Check this out, everybody. It's been like 5 years. It's been 5 years! And we're back to shoot spiders with grenade launchers. We've come full circle.
And dragging hapless victims to their doom. Though they do not possess the power of sight, the blind ones are hardly helpless. They can hear the beat of a heart and smell the blood of an intruder from a great distance. Attacking with primitive brutality and a lust for warm blood, they have lived for countless centuries deep beneath the surface of the Lost Land. Your mission objectives are as follows. Seal 3 thermal vents, trapping the blind ones beneath tons of rock.
This game rules.
Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Alright lads, so this level is, it's one of the longest in the game. It's not the longest. I think Hive of the Mantids is that. People just complain about this level because they get lost in it because it's confusing as fuck. You'll notice that I had one objective aside from protecting the totem. Most missions have like 2 or 3. This one has 1 because all it is like, look man, this place is a fucking maze. It sucks. The blind ones are dangerous. Just fucking drop rocks on them and you're done. Just drop the rocks on them and we're fucking done.
So what, no creepy children to rescue this time around?
No. There are no children.
That actually
in
makes
caves.
me sad. I really liked the horrible, like, 5-polygon children with the dead eyes. Like, I kind of wish they also were in this game.
Yes.
Yeah, no thank you, Turok.
Yeah, thank you, Turok, and then just dissolves into the fabric of the universe.
So I gotta find this for you, CJacobs, but someone's taken, like, a picture of, like, those children from Turok, and they've replaced their faces with the Max Payne 1 face.
That's pretty great.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send
I hope
it to
you
you.
Find it and put it on the screen. I hope you put it on the screen so everyone can see
will.
it. If not, I'll do it. I'll hack your video to do it.
Like, I thought you were gonna say that someone's taken the creepy children faces from Turok 2 and they've, like, run it through that, like, AI upscaler that's been, like, popular these days, and, like, it's, like, and it's, like, interpolated, like, some even more horrifying face, yeah.
Oh! I saw a spider! Oh no. Yeah, so it's like I said, what goes around comes around. It is now the second time I have been in one of these video games with you folks where we are blowing up spiders with grenades and rockets and lasers.
Yeah.
And honestly, I kind of miss Rico.
Yeah.
I missed Rico because
I love
he
Rico.
had a machine gun we could have stolen.
But we're gonna fuck up these spiders, and so I should let you know what I'm doing here. Early on in the Lair of the Blind Ones, there's right there, that portal. I'm gonna come back there. Right? I'm coming back there.
Yo, it's really cool. I really like that the stalactites that are hanging down, I like that they have the same design as the spider, so you see the giant stalactites and you're like, oh!
Yeah, so watch
Like,
this.
no, really, I bet it's on purpose. Look at their legs.
Yeah.
Look at that. So these
Yeah,
are the big ones.
fuck that guy.
The spiders. So that was a portal to the talisman ability of this level, the one I skipped. I don't have the Sacred Eco Feather to get it, so we're going to come back to that. Because there's really no good time to come back to it, so we're going to do some backtracking, which I rarely do in these videos, but I will for that.
You don't have enough jiggies yet?
Not yet, but I will.
We'll get jiggy with it eventually.
Oh, this is weird. This is the only time in the game where you have to shoot a lever to activate a switch. Which, if you don't know you have to do that, people get stuck on here.
Yeah, what if you're out of ammo?
They respawn right there, where I just picked up shotgun
shells. Anti-frustration measures. Good job, Turok. Thank you, Turok.
Also, you lied. That was clearly the second time that you had to shoot the lever. So.
The call out. Hey, it's fine. You're about as good with a crosshair as he is with grenades.
Fuck you.
I don't need to be good with a crosshair with the shredder because I'm in a tunnel and I want to ricochet the bullets into them.
Dude, that's such a cool gun. I gotta give this game credit, right? This game makes me less sick to watch than Turok 1. They fixed that a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but him running legs
Turok
first.
1, yeah, just like...
Yeah. I love that he runs...
I know.
He runs legs
gotta
first
go
like
fast,
a cartoon
man.
character.
I promise I won't put the Sonic, how to draw Sonic the Hedgehog music into this. I've already made one of our Off-World Interceptor Extreme videos unwatchable because of it. But so that people watching this know.
It's okay. They were only slightly less unwatchable before you put that in there. So
True. That's very true.
That's because of Peter Stormare, though.
No, this is great. Here's our first level 6 key. We need 6 level 60s, so we have to get 3 here and 3 in Hive of the Manids.
So you found it, what, in the anus of the goat man?
Yo, what the hell is this room?
It's a crystal cavern. It's crystal cavern. Come on, man. This is what
That
crystals look like on the
Crystals,
N64.
sure.
Okay, where's Dr. Cortex to be spreading his anus for Crash Bandicoot? That does not look like any crystals I've seen.
So people know. I gotta get this out. I gotta get it out, guys. Gotta get it out.
Okay.
I had originally invited CJacobs onto one of the Turok Dinosaur Hunter videos, and I let him watch some footage, and he said, dude, I just threw up a bit in my mouth. I'm not coming on this fucking video.
Dude, it actually did make me a little nauseous, because just this Quake-style head turning when you move, it's fine when it's your head, but he doesn't run with his head forward. He fucking runs with his legs like he's doing the cha-cha. He's doing the fucking can running around.
And
it's insane.
And the fact that
I love it.
The fact that his head also has a 75-degree range of motion left to right too as he's running as well.
It's like an owl.
It's like he's literally doing the Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal lean, only off to the left or right as he's going along.
Can I just say that I like that traveling to different areas in this level is doing the whole Silent Hill 2, do you want to jump down the whole thing? And you just fall 30 fucking meters, and Joshua's another level. So, there's the feather, by the way. That's the feather I need to go back to the portal. So we're gonna grab that.
Now you gotta go back to Spiral Mountain.
We do. But
do you have enough jiggies?
We will.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the burning question that I've been wondering all this time. So you've been posting the comic adaptation alongside
Please,
parts of the comic
ask me
adaptation
questions
in the game.
about the comic book. Please do.
Okay.
Oh,
so
hell yeah, dude.
The first question I'm wondering, do they acknowledge the comic at any point in the game? The part where, Josh has to, go and, literally murder actual Bill fucking Clinton?
No,
what?
That's
hey,
comic
hang
only.
on.
That's comic only.
But
in the comic book, the entrails
you can't say
talk,
that and then say
so
comic only? What?
Comic only. In the comic book,
oh my God!
entrails talk.
How may I assist you?
What?
This is Adon, CJacobs, and Crow. Do you not know Adon? You guys watched
I
the
know
first
who
video,
Adon
didn't
is.
you?
Isn't he
Yeah,
that guy
I
that killed a bunch of Jewish people?
No, that's Adolf.
Oh, okay, different game. That must have been a different game. I'm thinking of Wolfenstein.
Lazy Fire, where are you when we need you?
Yeah.
but anyways, back to murdering Bill Clinton.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was a comic from the 90s. And in the comic, there was a whole They Live thing where an entrail... No, it was a Raptoid. So it's one of the dinosaurs, the Raptoid, had taken Bill Clinton's place. The dinosaurs live among us and control the government. Right? So, the president is literally a reptile
dinosaurs?
person. That's the name of the species of sentient dinosaurs in Turok.
Oh,
Dinosaurs.
okay, so it's not about... So is it then about rescuing Bill Clinton?
They actually rescue Bill
or?
Clinton. Bill Clinton's in a pocket universe, hanging out eating Cheetos and chips, and he's like, we're gonna blow up Earth, and it's gonna be good for us because we're gonna slam it into the lost land, and you know what? We'll get sweet space technology. So it's all good. Don't worry about it.
So then does actual Clinton and Josh go out for hamburgers at the end of the comic then, or thanks for saving me, Turok.
I will post those panels in the thread with this update. I'll post the conclusion of that plot line. But the dinosaur that's impersonating Bill Clinton survives. Bill Clinton survives. Right? It's all good. Turok saves both because Turok is that kind of hero.
Hell yeah.
Turok doesn't ally with any political standard, to the point where he has no standards, actually. Turok just folds. All he has is rocket launchers and miniguns.
You know what? Joshua Fireseed is kind of like the douchey dude bro of Turoks. Talset has standards. Talset is the golden standard, and I think he would have something to say. Joshua Fireseed is look, man, I just want to go get laid. Actually, this is a weird 90s comic that is really weirdly misogynistic.
I was gonna
is
say,
fucking out
and
there.
Bill Clinton could be like, brother, I can help you out with that one.
There is actually
yeah,
a
I was
panel.
gonna-
There's a panel at the end of the comic where Joshua Fireseed says Bill Clinton, where it's like, oh, Bill Clinton went back to the White House and explained to everyone. They was wondering where he was, like what happened to him, and there's a panel of like Hillary Clinton slapping him, and it's like, man, this is still timely.
Lewinsky.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. See, the thing is, I wasn't even alive when it was relevant to make Monica Lewinsky jokes, but like they were super at her expense. Guess what? Did a pretty good job to get all that media attention. Good for her for taking pride in her work. Bill Clinton sure didn't.
Yeah, Lewinsky
That
got
didn't
a
seem
bad
like a
rap.
portal at all.
She seemed all right. That was a hole in the ground. That was just a fucking hole in the ground.
Well, those are normal. Those happen sometimes.
So
Sometimes they pop the
something
tires on your
interesting.
car.
Want to get a harpoon gun?
Oh, a harpoon gun!
yeah, and I'm gonna use it twice.
Does it work above the water?
No, but you hear that beeping?
Yeah.
What do you fucking mean, no?
That beeping? No, it doesn't work above ground. So that beeping we heard were the entrails up there. This is the level where we find out that some of them have invisibility cloaks, like the Predator. So I'm gonna go up there and shoot some invisible enemies. Yeah, no, there are 4 weapons that work underwater. The 2 melee weapons, the harpoon gun, and 1 more weapon, CJacobs, that you will get to see soon, but not yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why don't we have those like fucking claws out just to rip the shit out of people?
Listen, man. No, Claws Out is that movie with Daniel Craig. This is the one with the explosive shotgun. That's this game, and I don't actually need you to pick up any other weapons. You have an explosive shotgun, so you can kill spiders pretty good.
Yeah.
The ones in this game aren't super bad. Not just because they're N64 5 polygon spiders. They're pretty scary for 5 polygon spiders. It's just like they're not that threatening. Look at him. Like, look at him. He flipped like 10 feet in the air. They did a good job of making them goofy spiders. Look at the way they fly up when you kill them.
They drop down like they're all intimidating and spit acid, but like 2 grenades. They eat a couple of those and, man, they're done.
Well, and just their animations. They don't really scuttle. Like their legs get all high, like they're crabs, like they're like they're cartoons wiggling at you. They ain't no petrocyte spiders.
Like, I've just kind of been like mentally comparing this game to like, I don't know, like Duke Nukem 64.
And this game's
which
better.
I think, yeah, just like how much better this game is compared to it, and it's like,
Man, with this laser, it does remind me of the auto shotgun and like, oh man,
Yeah, man.
wow, it's evocative of Duke.
I
But
just
you
want
know
to
what?
point out that these weird
Just watching
two-legged
this, I
spinning
agree.
enemies,
Turok's better.
They look like the monsters from Super Metroid.
What the?
The side
guys?
hopper monsters. No, the ones I just shot with 2 legs. That spat.
Oh,
yeah, kinda, yeah.
well, see, the thing is, I haven't played Super Metroid because I only play good video games. Man, I bet. Hey, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. You're gonna get so many comments because I said that. Your video's gonna be so popular.
God,
it doesn't matter if that's my actual opinion or not.
Like,
it's not. Game's pretty fun.
Like hell, like right before we started doing this, like I actually put out the invite to FP0, like, hey man, you want to crash this commentary session? So I'm actually kind of glad he didn't now, because he would be ripping your fucking head off right now.
Hey, no, that's the thing, right? I'm actually prepared for an assault by FP0 because the man has a beautiful, lazy drawl. I would have time to parry his moves.
Thermal vent field.
Hey, did you just put C4 on a thermal vent?
Yeah, dude, look at this. I just dropped the rocks on the cave of the blind ones, so yeah, fuck them. They're not coming out. I gotta do two more times, and there's no way they can threaten the Lost Land. I'm gonna
What,
bury
you gotta
them in
drop-
their own rubble.
You gotta drop 2 more rocks?
So
Oh, yeah.
you've just condemned an entire species to extinction. Good
A
fucking
species
job,
who wants
Turok.
to Crow, a species who wants to end life in the universe.
Hey, they still have rights.
Yeah, here, check this out. I've actually been on a couple of games worth of videos
Go
with
on.
you guys
Go on.
featuring
Jazz
factions
lights?
who want to wipe out all life in the universe.
Yeah,
They're called
yeah.
the ISA.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, they do seem determined to wipe out all life in the universe,
Yeah, where's-
given that
where's
they
the
keep getting
punchline?
all
I
of their
know,
own
man.
troops killed.
So there's an item up there I'm gonna get. So CJacobs, watch this. Here's our 4th and final weapon we got underwater.
Oh,
a torpedo
holy
sled.
shit. geez,
this thing's cool as hell.
Yeah, dude.
Not really. You can buy one of those things for like $200 at Canadian Tire.
That's true.
At Canadian Tire, do they sell ones where the engine
They
is
don't
right in
have
front of your
Canadian
nose?
tires in the States. They don't get this down south.
Maybe we have North American Tire, and it's just like a generic version of
That's
Canadian
Walmart,
Tire,
dude.
like Dollar General.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Walmart.
like that's like Walmart or Lowe's.
Lowe's.
What? So it's run by secret Nazis?
No, that's Home Depot.
No, they're not secret Nazis.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like those Chick-fil-A people who are like secret homophobes.
Is it Chick-fil-A? I thought it was Chick-fil-A.
Well, no, their food is actually not very filling. It's pretty low quality chicken. You could go pretty much anywhere else and get better.
Yeah, just go to El Polo Loco instead.
Yeah. So sorry,
Oh, boy!
CJacobs, you had an actual question of the game. Go on.
Yeah, I do have a question.
Yeah.
How many levels are there water in such that you can use the underwater weapons? Are they a gimmick or?
Hold on. No, let me think. So Port of Audio has water. The River of Souls is a river, has water. The Death Marshes is a marsh, has water. Hive of the Mantids has water. Lay of the Blind Ones has water. And the Primogen's Light Ship they all have water. There's water in every level.
You know what? Fair enough. They gave you a place to use all of these weapons that only work in that place. A lot of games, like I don't know, certain Wolfenstein games give you these really fun gimmick weapons, and they're like, we're going to give you no ammo for them. You like this laser gun that can cut through barriers and stuff? Now it can only cut through fences.
Yeah, no,
we
no,
forgot it can do that.
Turok has water levels in every level, so you will use some of your underwater arsenal at some point. You don't have a choice.
That's cool.
You'll just use it.
And so when you pick up the like each weapon in the arsenal, you have it for the entire game, right?
Oh yeah, entire game.
You don't have to do it on a per level basis. That's good.
No. That's why
Dude, this game with pistol starts, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is the reason why I'm very gently guiding the thread to go through a certain route so that we can get weapons sooner so that I can use them more.
You heard that, folks. You're being manipulated.
Hell
He
yeah, you
confessed
are.
it himself.
It's actually okay to manipulate your audience.
Yeah,
That's what being on YouTube for several years has taught me.
Well, I was going to say, do you want a good LP or do you want me to bumble around for a while doing stupid stuff?
I mean, I wish I had an audience that I could manipulate.
Crow, you have like...
It's okay. Hey,
Crow
I'll
has
send you
3
some of
times the
mine so they
subscribers
can make
as me.
jokes about your name.
Yeah, and only like 10% of them bother to even like watch the damn videos I put out.
Nice. So that was two rocks dropped on the blind ones. You'll notice that I haven't actually done a lot of objectives or found a lot of items for this level.
So
it's very
hang on.
backloaded.
So Turok dropped 2 rocks on the blind ones so far. You say
I did, yeah. I didn't stutter. Did I stutter?
in the second game in the franchise, which is Turok 2.
Are you ready to rock?
No, you know the worst part of this? Did you guys know that Turok 2 is a prologue?
Does it?
I mean, you basically said it's effectively just
It's
a
Turok 2,
6 hour.
Seeds of Evil.
So yeah, like it's basically like a 2-hour prologue to Turok 3.
Yeah, it is.
You know, Psychonauts 2 came out recently, and they put out a VR game that formed a similar bridge. When are you going to play the VR Turok game?
I don't wanna play Psychonauts. I'm playing Psychonauts.
Check it out though. Check it out though. I really did like. One thing I did want to talk about. I'm glad this video is like fucking 40 minutes long.
Go on,
and it
tell
has
me.
spiders in it.
Yeah,
Thanks, dude.
yeah, you're welcome.
I really like this game's aesthetic choices when it comes to the design of the weapons versus the environment and the enemies. It reminds me of Prey a lot, where
Which
Prey
one?
has these like the original.
Okay,
Where it's where it's got this like cyber future weapons with fantasy type enemies, gribblies in environments that are not where you would expect to
Yeah.
find this Turok people.
I'm
this
just going
Turok
to interject
man.
and say, gentlemen, it's a good thing I went back and got that talisman ability. Did you notice I'm walking in lava?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. You got
Yeah.
the orange charred ring.
Oh yeah, dude. Sorry, continue.
yeah, they-
Pray.
I really like this contrasting aesthetic because there are a billion ways to do it not well. They did it well. That's all I had to say about it. I just wanted to start that discussion because I don't know. Do you feel that way about it? Because I like this kind of genre blend of fighting spiders in caves with lasers.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I think it's hilarious that the whole conceit of Turok. Like we start with Turok Dinosaur Hunter, Talset. He's I think canonically he's from the mid 1800s. Like he fought Confederate and Union soldiers during the Civil War. And here he is hunting dinosaurs and robots and alien mantises with rocket launchers and laser guns. Like, Turok doesn't give a shit. If it has a trigger,
here's the thing.
He'll pick it up.
Here's
and
the
he'll
thing,
use
though.
it.
If he has fought Confederate soldiers, it's actually not the first time he's blown up some vermin, so he should be used to fighting the spiders.
Take that, Tobias Bruckner. That's a Turok Evolution deep cut for those of you watching.
But yeah, like I think I mentioned this in like the original video from Turok 1 that I appeared in, like right after I got out of the ICU and my voice was all fucked up from the breathing tube. But but like
what a way to reference that, man. Back when I was all fucked up and horrible.
Yeah, but anyways, I think like the closest thing that I can sort of vaguely recall in my memory to like having this sort of like mash of like technologies and genres was a cartoon from the early 90s called, like, literally called Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
That is excellent, and like the name of that alone evokes kind of a similar vibe to what I'm thinking. Games in the N64 era had this rad, I don't know, I would compare it to also Beyond Good and Evil, for example. This rad, like, I don't know, almost punk sci-fi type of, like, fuck the conventions of sci-fi. We're going back in time.
And
we're gonna have there be normal concrete buildings in sci-fi.
I'm sorry, did that just say nuke weapon?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Hang on. I missed that. Are we all sons of bitches?
So, in the first game, there's a super weapon in both Turok 1 and Turok 2, where you have to, in each level, pick up a piece, and then you get, like, the gun that's essentially a nuke. In the first game, it's the Chronoceptor, and what it does is it ties many holes in the fabric of space-time, right? In this game, they do away with any pretension of sci-fi, fantasy, baloney, and they're just like, dude, you get a nuclear weapon. And so you get all the pieces, you assemble it, so you go to the final boss, and it's like, hey, final boss, guess what? I have a nuclear weapon. That's how Turok plays.
Is the conceit of Turok that you are in a different dimension, or are you on the Earth in a? Okay, so I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't want the various Turoks to be going around firing nukes in the past, because that'll probably create havoc in the future.
Yeah, man.
Here's the thing, though, it actually wouldn't even be the first game that I've done with you guys where you fire nukes at spiders.
Oh, dude, I know.
You know, Sevchenko and Rico know a lot about nuking things.
Yep.
All those Petrocyte spiders, don't worry. We used their Petrocyte for a good purpose. Killing the ISA. Hellgas went with them, but it's fine.
And also, yeah, you weren't on for the video where they dropped the nuke in Ace Combat, but yeah, you were there for, like, the lead up to it in Zero.
Yeah.
And you know what? I couldn't have been happier. I love being on videos where you blow things up.
Oh, I know.
I said this, like, first thing, and I've stuck to it.
Turok Dinosaurs Hunter's flamethrower is great, though. It actually
it looks
fires
good.
like a stream of fire in an arc and causes a ton of damage.
Dude,
it's actually very similar to the flamethrower in Killzone 2. Fun fact.
Oh my god, I was just gonna mention that. Like, you said in the Killzone 2 commentary that,
I did.
Like,
I really did.
Killzone 2's flamethrower is, like, second only to Turok 2's. So, yeah.
Dude, there's a reason I'm LPing these games. I will say this, CJacobs, for you. The Lost Land, where this game takes place, and all Turok.
Fuck that guy!
Yeah, fuck him up. The Lost Land is essentially Half-Life Zen. It's like a weird, like, borderland where, like, all sorts of weird things from time and space all kind of connect, which is why there's Confederate soldiers, giant spiders, aliens, robots, and dinosaurs. They all live together in, well, I'm not going to say harmony.
They live together. It's like an apartment building. They live above and below each other and stomp on the floors of reality sometimes to crush one another under their heels.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, just they exist. Let's leave it at that.
I don't know. It's ambiguous.
I was gonna say, and thanks to Joshua, that's not gonna be much of a problem anymore.
Yeah, one at a time. We're solving that problem of existence. Ennui is hitting these dudes hard.
Yeah,
See?
Dude.
That guy probably unweighed himself when you shot him with a laser.
Nice. So level-wise, I'll say this. The Hive of the Mantids and Lair of the Blind Ones both have a layout where there's like the first 2/3 of the level, you're basically going through a single corridor. It's hard to get lost. It actually, like, I know people get lost in this level because it's dark and it's caves and tunnels, but if you use the map system, it's actually hard to get lost because everything is like this. There's one way, right? We have now hit the part where there starts to be a couple of like branching areas, and this is true of Hive of the Mantids as well. So like the last third is like this semi-hub area where I had to take notes to make sure I was going in the right area so I wouldn't accidentally bloat this video to an hour in length.
I like that you started off by being like, haha, you guys are ninnies for getting lost, and then you're like, fucking the back half of this video I had to try so hard not to get lost.
Oh dude, I've taken notes on every level to make sure that because they're all somewhat maze-like. It was advertised as like there are 6 quest levels. You quest in these levels. A level that takes 5-10 minutes, forget it. Every Turok level takes an hour to complete. So I've got notes on paper.
Yeah, Quest 64 is a completely different game, man.
Don't talk to me about Quest 64. But I've got notes on every level. I'll post the images in the thread if people care to see them. But I've taken detailed notes.
Hey, wait, that's okay. That's ambiguously unfortunate, that one. Okay, so now you're in my intestines. You're in the bile dome. Are you sure that this is supposed to be crystals?
I don't know anymore, but we have another level key, and we're fighting more side hoppers from Metroid, so... They're dead. The
actually,
flamethrower
yes.
killed them.
Looking at their corpses because you killed them, I actually can see the resemblance to Metroid enemies.
There you go.
So you owe FP0 an apology then.
I don't know FP0 anything. The man has a voice like butter. He's already set for life.
I thought I had a voice like butter. So
Oh,
pay
you
attention.
do?
No, guys, pay attention. I want you to watch this. This is where Blind Sally fucks up.
Oh,
that's...
are we gonna see you go off the rails? There we go. Fuck you, asshole.
This is the first time I've, like, eaten it off a fucking cliff in this whole Let's Play. I did fucking Hive of the Mantids with 1 life. I didn't die fucking once in, like, a 50-minute video. I finally eat shit here.
What was that stupid, like, like post-death animation of like Adon like psychically picking up Joshua by his asshole or something like?
We don't talk about that. I will say that Adon and Turok have a thing. There's a romance going on, and yeah.
I mean, she looks vaguely horrifying in like the actual game, but like in the comics, she looks fairly decent by like 90s sexist comic book standards.
Oh,
I'm pretty
90s.
horrified. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely. The comic books are terrible.
It's really funny though that they managed to make such an incredibly damn good game. The Darkness also very similar in that way, where the Darkness comic and the Darkness game are extremely different. They're very different. But the Darkness game is great, and the Darkness comic is it's alright.
Yeah. Didn't that claim have a weird fucking publicity thing where like, Turok 2, get it tattooed on your forehead, and that was their publicity stunt?
What?
Name your kid Turok? Like, I don't know.
I am Turok!
I'll post this in the thread.
I mean,
thank you, Turok!
Like, Acclaim's done a lot of really fucking dumb shit over the course of its existence as a video game company, but yeah, I don't know about that one.
Name your child Dovahkiin, and we'll release Skyrim for the 11th time on the Nintendo Switch 2.
I mean, that's
another
thing that's happening.
They offered expectant families $10,000 to name their kid Turok in the U.S.
Holy shit!
That was the
that's
thing
like all those poor bastards who like. I know I was gonna say like that. That's kind of like all those poor bastards who like when Game of Thrones started out, they named their child or their daughter like Daenerys or Khaleesi, and then by the time the show ended, she's fucking Super Hitler, the Hitler that flies, and she killed a fucking billion people.
So I'm going to interrupt, and I'm going to point out what I got right here. This is the Sunfire Pod. This weapon only works in this level because when you drop it, it flashes sunlight. And the Lair of the Blind Ones, well, the Blind Ones here, they're
Blind, yeah.
Yeah. They live underground though, so this weapon, that Sunfire Pod, is basically an instant kill on blind ones. You drop it and they instantly ignite and burn to death while they like scream in pain and agony. You can't use it in any other level. You can only use it here.
You basically give these things the worst sunburn ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I don't remember what I was gonna say. Damn it!
We were talking about all the idiots who named their kid Daenerys. Yeah.
Naming their kid Daenerys. I will say though, naming your kid Turok actually doesn't seem so bad, because Turok seems pretty great. Turok can do the can like nobody's business.
Hell yeah. Hella. Yeah.
What? Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, that's going back a long way.
We
Hell
have
yeah.
buried all of the blind ones. So we've done all our objectives. We've got the special power. We've got the nuke. I think we need one more key. We just need to save the totem, and there may or may not be a boss fight here, gentlemen.
I was gonna say there's 10 minutes left in this video. What the hell do we have left to do?
Well, you guys ever play Shadows of the Empire?
No.
There's gonna be a motherfucking Shadows of the Empire reference at the end of this video.
Awesome.
This is like that
Do you
book.
mean in
This is
Turok
that book
or in
with,
Blind Sally?
In Turok. This is like that fucking book where like Grover is all like, there is a monster at the end of this book, and then it's Grover, right? But it's gonna be like that, but it's Shadows of the Empire was within us all along. Gentlemen, fucking hold on to your seats.
Like, is fucking Shizor gonna show up or something?
Just watch.
I don't. So the best part is it's going to take me completely by surprise because I don't really know anything about this era of gaming. Like in general, this is why the Shadows of the Empire thing was so fucking funny to me. Is because I don't know if that game is janky for the era or if they all were janky. Because I kind of skipped the N64 out of PS1
CJacobs,
where the games were like
when this video
playable.
goes live, no one's going to know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, I meant the Shadows of the Empire LP you guys did a long time ago, right? That's the one I was talking about.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page about the Shadows of the Empire LP that you guys did before you guys met me. The one that you guys did before that.
Same thing.
Right now, we are Turok, though. What is... Okay, explain the nomenclature of Turok.
How many health do I have?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3... I don't know.
I've suddenly started playing very conservatively, and look where I am. I'm in another goatsy ass, and there's going to be a whole bunch of fucking enemies pop out. So I'm a bit fucked. Let's see if I can get through.
No damage. No damage. No damage.
If I can get out of this battle arena, there is a ultra health on the other side of the exit, which will ultimately bring me to 200 health. I just need to fucking get through here.
Oh my god. Does the flamethrower do self-damage? You may want to put that away.
I'm going to use the cerebral bore to just automatically home in and drill lobotomize holes in everyone's skull.
That's alright. I watched... What's that movie called with the alien and the pig grenade launcher? Gravity gun? District 9, yeah. I watched District 9. That's, it's about the same weapon as in that movie.
This is it. There it is. Fuck me.
And
fuck me. There it is. Fucking 200 health. Fuck. Fuck.
I gotta say, all of those corpses in the Dead Space LP that I called out for dying on top of a health pack, I now understand how that happens.
Just literally like, there it is, salvation, I'm free. Fuck!
You see how fucking close that was? It was
Turok
right
saw
there.
the light of God, and then he saw God.
There.
Like, he could have reached out and touched it with his hand.
Dude, I love, too, that you have to walk over it now.
I know.
So you had 100 health and you just wasted it because you just,
Anyways, we completed the objectives, we got the items. Let's go defend the totem, and we'll be done with the level.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't want...
What's the giant bar on top of the screen?
That's the totem's health.
That's the totem's health,
yeah. And the red bar is how many enemies I have to kill. So I'm just going to drop a bunch of sunfire pods on them. Burn them alive.
Oh! Holy shit, this is actually really cool! That's actually a really novel thing to do in an N64 thing that's like mostly just shoot enemies and run around at doom speed. Haven't you defend a thing?
Well, I should say in the N64...
Defend the little sister, Big Daddy!
In the N64 game, and the original release, like, Turok doesn't run this fast. Like, I'm using a speed mod. Turok walks the entire game in the original release.
Wait, oh. Well, that's slightly worse. I can't imagine doing a protagonist trundle through this giant cave.
This video would have been like an hour and a half long if I didn't have the speed mod. Oh, but what's this, gentlemen?
Uh-oh.
What are we fighting here, Crow? Tell me if this reminds you of anything.
A Jeep!
See.
Just wait for it. I sort of am getting ahead of myself. But Crow, I think you'll...
Oh! That's what I was going to say. Flamethrower. Reminds me of the lava spitter from Ratchet and Clank,
Yeah.
which just is straight... Oh!
Do you wish you had a jetpack right about now, Crow?
Oh shit! It's Slave 1.
You
Quick!
motherfucker.
Stand on the kinesis pad in the middle! There's tiny markers floating around! Shoot it in the eye! Go, Turok, go! You're not playing in co-op, so the story's worse.
Yeah.
Is this a single-player game? Can you play it GoldenEye style, where you can both run around and slap enemies?
There is a co-op mod that's available,
Oh.
where you can play the game with like 4 people co-op through the campaign, and it looks goofy as
That's
shit.
cool.
But I've never played.
Hey, I'm actually okay with that. An entire conga line of Turoks getting in each other's way.
Yeah, dude, it looks hilarious.
Okay, this is cool. I actually am about to compare it to Dead Space. I really like fights where you're just inside a giant thing and the thing is like, it has defenses inside it.
Yeah, well,
like,
I was.
It's like because
Crow's being a dick,
what do you,
but I was going to compare it to
Fight
the
your way out.
Dianoga Eye from Shadows of the Empire. So.
Yeah, like this is the end boss of the sewer level.
Yeah.
I don't know what. This thing doesn't look like it belongs in a sewer at all. I don't know what you're talking about. This thing looks like it belongs in some kind of trash compactor to me.
Nice. You guys are just glad I brought you on.
Oh! Hell yeah! You just needed one good shot.
Yeah. So that last bit of spray there is a final fuck you. If you get to the end of the boss and you have like 2 health left, you finally shoot it in the eye.
Does it?
It drops acid on you and kills you.
I love it. You spit in its eye and it spits right back in your eye.
Yeah.
Why are you saving your game? Is it because this part of the game's annoyingly difficult?
No, I do that at the end of every video. So, gentlemen, that was Turok 2. Thanks for being here. I forgot to shut off my OBS, so this like another, 8 minutes of just black video, but that's it. We did it.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
congrats everybody.
Thank you. That's
What are we gonna do for the next 8 minutes?
we could. Well, I don't know. Should I edit this out or should I just leave it? Is this? You guys get
You
to
should
decide.
probably just leave this as 8 minutes of black footage, just so that people think that this actually is a 42-minute long video.
I know it's only 36 minutes. Funnily enough, the Hive of the Mantids that I talked about is actually like 47 minutes long, like
Here,
with
I
no
don't-
black space.
I wanted to talk about. It's funny. It's been 37 minutes, and I somehow didn't get a chance to talk about it because
Go
we've
on.
been filling that space so well.
Hell yeah.
I actually really like levels in older games like this that take a long time. Not because you could get lost or whatever, run in circles and waste time, but because it means that they went through, the developers, and made an absolutely gigantic level that they had to make sure they could load and play at the same time. Like, the bigger a level is in an older game like this, the more attention they had to pay, because there was polygon limits and all that shit back then.
Oh yeah, and
So,
I'm pretty
like,
sure the
this
Turok 2
big giant
cartridges
spider
had
level
like
is great.
bigger, like fucking capacity than other.
Oh,
things.
were they the chunky ones?
Well, they
I'm gonna
weren't
look it up.
chunky, but they were custom. They were black. They were like black plastic.
Like, did this game need like the expansion pack for it, or?
It didn't need it, but it definitely benefited from it. Like, I remember when ads came out in Nintendo Power, they're like, look, get the expansion pack. If there was ever a game that benefited from the expansion pack, it was Turok 2.
Yes, yeah. So this is I found a really sick. Here, I'm gonna link this to you. I'm gonna link it to you. Here, this is a really cool like teardown of the Turok 2 chip.
What am I looking at? I'm
This is
keeping
a-
this
this
in,
is-
so
someone
like,
has a-
people in the
They have a
video are
Turok
gonna
2.
be
So
confused.
so this person for the thing I linked has found a not for resale copy of Turok 2,
Oh,
and they
cool.
open it up and they're like, here's how it's different than other N64 cartridges.
Oh, neat.
But yeah, they had a fancy black cart and everything.
Oh, wow.
Why is there a Game Boy version of Turok 2?
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't play first person games on the Game Boy.
Oh, it's a contra shooter.
I was gonna mention this, like,
What?
like FP was telling me, like last week or like 2 weeks ago, that basically, like, he found, like, over the course of, like, either, like, cleaning out, like, his attic or, like, just at like his shop, like an actual complete inbox with the manual and everything copy of Turok 2 Battle of the Bionosaurs.
What?
The Game
just
Boy
for
game.
Game Boy?
Yeah.
What a strange thing to just randomly have sitting around. I'm looking at the cover for Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion on Game Boy Color, and man, he looks like he's in horrible pain.
I also sent you a video of so Turok Evolution was the PS2 FPS. Here's the Game Boy Advance version that went along with it. Remember, Turok Evolution was a 3D first-person shooter. This is what came out on the Game Boy Advance. Oh,
looks so cool. Dude, this reminds me of the Harry Potter Game Boy game where it's just a JRPG. It really is. It really is a JRPG. You fight spiders with like cards and stuff, and it reenacts the game, but you level up your Harry Potter and your Folio Magi.
Jesus. I think I should stop recording at this point. We're 42 minutes in.
We're getting to the end. Hey, everybody who stuck around this long, thanks for watching. This game rules. Thanks for watching this 42-minute video. I look forward to the 37-minute one.
See ya.